What is this? It's Sunday and I'm working on a Sunday. That's unheard of. But why am I working Sunday? Well, I'm having 2 days off next week. And also on YouTube and on Facebook and everywhere else, there's been a massive kerfuffle about Uber's new update. It's Trip Radar. But is it that bad? Let's go and find out. So what actually is then Trip Radar? What is it? Well, Trip Radar has been designed to get jobs out faster to riders. So it matches a car and a rider super fast. Because at the minute, what's been happening for a while is that not every driver accepts every job. And that's me included, because my acceptance rate is 57%. So I don't accept every job. The reason why I don't accept every job is because either I'm in heavy traffic, stuck in heavy traffic, or the rider is a bit too far away, or the rider rating is extremely low. They're the only reasons why I tend not to accept rides, you know, or sometimes if the price just isn't worth doing. But Uber want these rides connected quickly and faster, so they brought about Trip Radar, and Trip Radar throws out jobs to every driver, and its fastest finger gets the job. Okay, so we're going to put Trip Radar to the test. We're going to take jobs, because the common complaint now, and there's even been a petition launched on Facebook for this now, to say that Trip Radar is dangerous. Trip Radar, you're looking at your screen on Trip Radar, you're taking your eyes off the road. Well, is that actually the case? How long should it take you to look at a job on your screen? It should take you 3 seconds. 3 seconds. I will put this in practice a little bit as we go through the day. 3 seconds. Is it dead dark in here? Is it really dark in here? The weather's terrible today, by the way. The weather's terrible. It's raining again. Just for a change, it's raining again. And it's November, so it'll be getting dark soon. So 3 seconds. So 1 second to look at the price. 2 seconds to look at the distance to the job. And 3 seconds to look at the Uber rating. That's all it takes. 3 seconds. Right. Now, if you get multiple jobs thrown at you when you're driving, then just let them go. Don't let them go. Let them. Don't start looking at your at your jobs when you're driving. Okay. Now, with people in the car, you get offered a job, and as you're driving along. So, getting jobs when you're mobile is nothing new. It's just sometimes on Trip Radar you make it offer 2 or 3 at the same time. But if that's the case and you're driving, let them go. It is Uber. Okay, this is an example of a Trip Radar job. Okay, so on the top there, that is 1 second, the price, which is £5.06. There, which is the rating, another second, 492. And there, the distance away, 14 minutes. See that, 14 minutes away. That's all you need. 3 seconds on a Trip Radar. You can probably do 6 seconds for 2. Any more than 2 and you're driving, don't look at them. Okay, we are now online and ready to go on the Sunday shift. See where we end up today. The weather is awful, pouring with rain, and soon it'll be dark. So what will we do and how will we get on today being Sunday? It's mid-November, so Christmas shoppers are going to be out. I'm in Chester Services, so very handy for Cheshire Oaks and very handy for Helsby and Frodsham and Chester. So we'll see how it goes. At this point in the proceedings, it's a little idea to ask you, maybe, to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're watching this video right now, why don't you press the subscribe button? give us a subscribe. Easy for me to say. Give us a subscribe, and you will not miss a video going forward. We have more videos coming up between now and Christmas, so don't miss out. Do yourself a favour and subscribe. I thank you. Back to the video. Wow, look at this rain. Absolutely dancing down. Right, we got our first job via Trip Radar. 2 came up on the screen. I looked at 3 seconds on each. Not a problem. Didn't stop me from driving. And we got one 9 minutes away. It's not a great payer, £5.50, but it gets off the mark on a Sunday. So Trip Radar, quite easy to use. If you've got to analyse your job before you do it, you're doing something wrong. It only takes 3 seconds to look at a Trip Radar job. That all, not 10 seconds, not 20 seconds. If you're going to deliberate it, don't do Trip Radar whatsoever. 4 jobs in, 25 quid in the pot, a couple of Trip Radars. What is all the fuss about? Trip Radar, simple. It's simple. It is just the same as having a cover channel on your base company. Same as that. No different from having a cover channel. But the negative Nellies on Uber, these people who post on Facebook groups about how bad this update is, how bad everything is, nothing of the sort. It's simple. The 3-second rule, that's all you need. But the biggest problem with Uber, the biggest problem with Uber drivers, and not all, but certain Uber drivers, is that some of them cancel jobs. Now, I just got a young kid there, right, who 3 drivers accepted the job, got within 2 minutes and cancelled. And this girl has got to get a train. And it frustrated the life out of her. So I was, the 4th driver to accept the job. And luckily I got her to the station just in the nick of time. But that is the major issue with Uber drivers. Not all, but some of them. Accepting jobs and then cancelling jobs. When you accept a job, you can see on the screen everything you need to know. The price, the rating, and the distance. Why accept it and then cancel it? Because I'm in Warrington. In Warrington, Bolt's not here. Unless you're on a base company as well. But then Warrington Council has not granted Uber a license. So if you're on the local base companies here, you can't do Uber as well on your same license. So I don't understand why drivers are accepting jobs, driving towards them, and then cancelling them. It makes no sense at all. If you do that, if you're one of them people who accept the job and then cancel it, tell me why. Just leave a comment and tell me why, because I'd love to know. I'd love to know why you accept the job. You have all the information you need. The price, the rating, and the distance to get to the job. That's all you need to know. So why you accept that and then drive towards the job, then cancel it? It makes, to me, no sense. And all it does is annoy the rider. That's all it, and I had to drive like a bat out of hell then, so that girl got her train. Because if she missed her train, she was screwed. And when you cancel jobs, that's what you're doing. You're basically, you don't know what situation the passenger's in, the rider's in. You could get to a job and you cancel them willy-nilly. The rider could be stranded then. The phone could be about to die. They could only have that much money for the ride in the bank account. You don't know the situation. So cancelling jobs, to me, is ludicrous, but also you could be putting the rider in a bit of danger. I'm on Winnick Road. Even on a Sunday, Winnick Road is busy. Winnick Road, Warrington, it's the A49. Winnick Road in Warrington. I have a job on the screen now. It's in Aldi. It's in end of Winnick Road. It's for Kirsty, coming in on a rating at 4.84, and the job is £4. So a little round the corner, but they all add up. Well, not bad. I've only been running about an hour and a bit. I'm on £35. Jobs back to back, coming quickly on another Trip Radar, and again, not an issue in the slightest. So we are now moving and grooving. Still in Warrington though, still in Warrington, and it's still raining. It is still raining, which is not good. So yeah, we're not bad actually. 35 quid, you know, a couple of jobs in, quick jobs back to back. You know, don't mind doing the quick ones back to back. Last week, because like we know there's a lot of negativity on Uber, loads of negativity, especially on Facebook. I'm going to do a video which is going to go right to all the Facebook taxi groups, right? It's going to be a very, very short video, but it's going to be on Trip Radar. It's also going to be on this YouTube channel as well. But it's gonna get right into the heart of the matter with these negative Nellies on Uber. These negative Nellies who post on all these Facebook groups. Like, I think the majority of Uber drivers are happy with what they do. They just get on with it. But there's always the negative Nellies who will just slag off as much as they possibly can. Right, this is Bridgefoot Island in Warrington, and this is horrible. this Bridgefoot Island is horrible. It's designed badly, and it's just designed horrible. It is just not a nice place to come round. Bridgefoot Island and Warrington, it's okay on a Sunday, but you come round here during the week and it's like absolute carnage. It's absolute carnage. There we go, got another job. There we go, a 588. See, I got a Trip Radar then, and then suddenly we got another job right after. So Trip Radar bounces on. You don't have to accept the Trip Radar because you'll get a job that's afterwards. But if you get a Trip Radar and you don't match up with it, don't be disheartened or don't moan about it, because there'll always be another opportunity. Sunday at the minute, Sunday is not a bad day to work actually. I don't work hardly any of them, but they're not bad to work because these roads, as you can see, hopefully you can see, these roads are quiet. These roads through the week now, this is Chester Road, and these roads through the week are absolutely rammed. These roads on a Sunday, you get through them much, much easier. And then suddenly, it was pitch black. Well, we are done. 7 hours work today and £148 in the pot. Last job, Warrington Banky Station, over to Manchester, because the trains today on a Sunday are a bit iffy going over to Manchester. Trip Radar, I've had about 6 or 7 Trip Radar jobs today, and I've got to say, as I said before, it's no problem really. No problem. 2 jobs, bang up, look at them, 3 seconds on each, 6 seconds, Easy peasy. Trip Radar, not a problem. If you don't like Trip Radar, maybe this isn't the job for you, because it is no real different from having a cover channel on your base company. That's it for this one. Videos coming up. I'm off to Birmingham to take cash trips on Uber. Yet it started now in Birmingham, the cash trips on Uber. That is going to be coming up in the next week or so. Also, I got Lee with me to do a video from bus driver to taxi driver. That one's going to be done soon. Find out the transition from a bus driver into a cab driver. That'll be interesting to do. Also, Lee now runs his own airport transfer company, and we live miles apart now. We used to live around the corner from each other, but now I live in North Wales and he lives in Liverpool, so it's very hard to get us to meet up to do stuff. But we are going to we're going to meet up to do stuff. So we're going to look at starting your own airport transfer company and how you do it and how he's done it and whether it works or not. Right, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you if you have subscribed recently to the channel. It's all very much appreciated. And of course, as always, comment down below and tell me in no uncertain terms why you think Trip Radar is a scam or it's horrible. To me, it's not. Just easy. It's easy. Working with Uber is easy. It's not difficult. If you put the hours in, you'll make your money. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like any job, like anything in life, if you put the graft in, you'll get rewarded somewhere. It pays you back somewhere. Put the graft in, it pays you back. That is life, innit? That's every job. You put the graft in, get sweat on your shirt, as Sean Dyche would say, and it'll pay you back. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you again.